I haven't seen anybody do this online, so I'm going to show y'all how if you got an OBS style truck and you got this radio with that thing to add CD player functionality to it, how you can add Bluetooth to it. So let me get this fucker tore apart and I'll show you how I did it. Alright, so once you get your CD player out, I'm going to show you how this is wired in. So you got this wiring harness right here that goes to the back of the head unit on the bottom. And don't worry about this. This is where I had it wired in for power. Under this is a 12 volt to USB adapter. I fucked it up when I put it in, so that's why it's sitting like there. If you want to do that, you're going to want to put those two right there on this. This is just a little Bluetooth audio adapter. I will link it. Yeah, it's just a little Bluetooth adapter I found on Amazon. And let me show you how this is wired in. So, going into this connector on the back of your CD player is these three cables. You got green, orange, and like a tannish color. So the right channel is going to be your green, and the left channel is going to be your orange and black. Then your ground is going to be this tan color. Once you hook it in, you do have to leave all these other wires connected or this will not work, because it needs to think the CD player is still here for it to go into CD mode on the radio. But yeah, and I soldered these wires on there. I mean, you could take apart a 3.5 cable for like an old pair of headphones or something and do the same thing. I just found it easier to solder it onto the board. But yeah, it works really nice. Good quality audio. Yeah. Okay. So when I went to put that back together, I kind of messed some stuff up. So I redid some stuff. I redid that power adapter. That power adapter had come with a USB port, and I had just cut it apart and tried to hardwire it, but that didn't really hold up, trying to put it behind the dash. So I redid some stuff. This little wire right here, all that wire, I extended those wires. And I'd really actually recommend doing this, is extend the wires for that long enough to where they will stick in front of this, or this is only like that far, that deep. You could stick stuff up in there too. I just think it's going to be easier to stick it down in there for easier access. I definitely recommend doing it this way. You might be able to find a like 3.5 to coax adapter that's going to make it easier to use that for more plug and play ability. But you definitely want to add enough wire that you can put it remote, because keeping it close, that's why I had issues and why I had to pull this back apart. Yeah. One more side note. This wire right here, all I use for that is literally just a Vuse charger cable. It's the only thing I had that would, I cut it apart, and it was the only thing I could really solder onto that board. You shouldn't have to do that if you find a 3.5 to coax adapter. That's probably the way to do it, because you won't have to deal with soldering on such small shit. It's a pain in the ass. And this is just 18 gauge paired speaker wire.